He is the Don, he's the boss.
Don Hugo goes into overdrive.
He shows that on race day.
Don Hugo, too good.
Even around the stable here, you know, horses do keep out of his way.
If you're talking about the best horses in the world, Don Hugo's right up there.
Don Hugo!
I got involved with harness racing about 25 years ago, and since then I've just enjoyed it and kept purchasing horses. My Italian heritage, Don is translated in English as like sir or boss. We interpret Don as mafia, but it's not. I like to use that as a prefix so people know that the horses belong to myself. I've probably got about a dozen horses, either retired or, you know, I've had Don Franco, Don Boston and Don Heston and the likes. But there's not been a Don like Don Hugo.
Going to the leaders, Don Hugo. Oh, Don Hugo's quickly darted away. It was an easy one for Don Hugo.
He just gets a lot of enjoyment out of racing horses. Tony's never had a horse of this calibre. To now get a Don Hugo to come out and win over $2 million, just huge for Tony and his family.
Don Hugo for us is part of our family. He's not only a good racehorse, but he's brought a lot of our family together. He's created some really happy memories for us in the last 6 months.
It's going to be a dash home as they head down the back.
The Eureka was a massive thrill for us.
First into the straight here is Don Hugo.
The richest race in the world.
He's packing plenty of power. Don Hugo wins it for McCarthy again.
But it wasn't about the money, it was more about the fact that he beat a really quality field.
So Don Hugo's going to be left without cover for the last 1100.
The Inter-Dominion, we come out as favourites, so will the Hunted.
Don Hugo sustained a run on the outside and Don took the lead the fade.
He lived up to that reputation and he won a really, really tough race there where he broke the track record by 2 seconds.
And the Luke McCarthy Trophy captain is now complete, Don Hugo.
Followed by the Miracle Mile.
They're down the back straight and Don Hugo plays from the front.
And to me, that's been probably the most thrilling race because of the fact that he beat such a good field and in particular horses like Swayze and Leap to Fame.
Don Hugo, he's chasing a triple crown of sorts.
Leap to Fame had every chance to go past him and he didn't.
Don Hugo 2 metres in front of Leap to Fame and he has arrived as a real superstar.
I believe that he deserves to be considered in the top 3 of Australia.
Swayze and Leap to Fame are out-and-out champions in their own right, but there's always a new kid on the block. There's always the new challengers looking to walk in and take on the 2 top guys, and, you know, lucky enough, Don Hugo's one of them.
Luke McCarthy, Tony LaCastro, they have done it again.
So the race by Betcha wasn't on our radar initially. It wasn't to the barrier draw with the Miracle Mile that Josh Devine actually approached us and he offered us something that we couldn't refuse. Very similar to the Godfather movies. The race by Betcha is something that we are so looking forward to and can't wait to get over to New Zealand. Obviously, we've got horses like Leap to Fame and there's going to be some really handy Kiwis that are going to be racing, and I believe it's going to be a tough race to win.
His current form couldn't be any better. He's come through that Miracle Mile Carnival Super. He thrives on the racing. I definitely give him a great chance.
To win the race by Betcha would really mean everything to us because personally I've never won a race in New Zealand, so it would be a dream come true, but obviously there's still a mountain to climb.